Hello and welcome to the final project for Java 1. Because this is not a 5 minute interview, I don't feel a 5 minute challenge. I don't feel as pressure to talk to just chat about what's going on, but I kind of have to. So let's get into it. This is what we're going to do. We have three classes: the retail item, the which describes the retail item that we're going to be describing that's in the that creates the three retail items, and it also gets the descriptions and get the price from this. The cash register just takes the cash register takes a note of the quantity, the price of the item, the site subtitle, the item itself, the quantity, and the price of it, which refers to this list here, 12, 59, 59.95, 34.95, and 24.95, and just how it just allows and it also takes account of the tax rate, which adds to the subtotal, which is the the thing before taxes applied, and then it just adds the tax rate to it. The sales receipt provides a list of what is going on. So it applies a try statement and a try catch statement, which is something that I am very familiar with because I worked in C++ too, and they used an exception with it. So if it doesn't work, it produces a, a it it doesn't allow an error message to go through. So we just test the generic the file writer and the cash register, and just says the units on hand and the description, and and then when it goes through the whole process of the program, it prints out the sales receipt itself, and it provides a text file. It prints out a text file within the most recent directory. So it this is how it works. We the project itself will stop and rerun. Oh, it says it should say select an item to purchase. So in this case, we want designer jeans. So we're going designer jeans, and we're going to do let's do 8 of them, and it just the unit price. It prints out the quantity of them, multiplies the product by 8, applies the sales tax, which is 6%, and then it leaves you with the total. Unfortunately, I realized that you're unable to do more items than just one, which is a drawback to having this program, which kind of stings. But I realized that, and it's kind of not a big deal because it didn't say really much in the product description. However, and then we're going to test all these other things. So the test item, and then this applies. This is a mutator test, which is reliant on a constructor and then a setter, which this mutates the price to just allow like supply and demand chains. Now do this. This just does the tax. So You can see that the subtotal here is 10%. The sales tax is 60 cents, which makes sense because 10 6% of 10 is 60 cents. So therefore, the total is $10.60. Onto the final test project. We have 100 units on hand. We have 125. This will test the cash register, the what's it called, the sales receipt simulation that we have here, which is based off of the cash register function that we have. So it just prints out the unit price, which 125 here, quantity 6, which is the integer described here. You can change it and it'll still be fine. Subtotal, it just adds that all together. It just multiplies this by 6. Sales tax, it's just 6% of that, which is 45 cents, and then you end up with the total with tax is $7.95. And that is the end of the presentation of the final project that I have, which is pretty much going to be the end of this class, and it's probably going to be the end. It's I have the final left to do tomorrow, but this is not going to be the final thing that I do today because I have the I have the what's it called, the interview 10 to do, which should be pretty easy, and then I have the lab project that I have to do. All right, so peace. We'll see you in a few minutes when I do interview 10. Just